It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New Orleans Saints. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
15, yellow. Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Hey, taller. What's that?
Here's Mahomes to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Yellow. Hey, 40. 50, yellow. Attack.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Shuck. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And give him a gain of 37.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do, too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Shuck now to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he gets it down to the 32. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Check out.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
60 Bison.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Well, he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Gain of 4 brings up 4th down and 1.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with 4th down and 1.
On the set.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He'll try to do it himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yellow. Hey, Rimland. Hey, Rimland. Hey, 57. High up. Yellow. Yep. 15.
Now here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
Saints 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Throwing, Shuck. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Here's Shuck. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Shuck to throw forward on 4th. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he is going to have the Saints first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield, because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Shuck. Finding room at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
A 7-yard gain. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 29.
He got 29 yards that time.
Saints, first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They run. It's Kamara. And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on 4th down. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts, not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And he'll be out right at the 35. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, there's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have him pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New Orleans Saints. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from the Superdome. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 77 yards. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Saints 0. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. There's Chris Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. From the gun, Shuck. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Brings up second.
Here's second and 10.
at the Bills' 44-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Open man is tipped him. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Trying the left side with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Joey Bosa, so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Ready? 60 by 60.
Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. These two teams all tied after one. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Allen going to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll, and now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run with Cook. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Bass on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bills 14, Saints 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go here in New Orleans. And he will get touchdown short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
They'll throw to begin with Shuck. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A huge play right off the bat. 42 yards.
And the Saints.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
Here's
11.
first and 10.
That's another Saints First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Throwing again, Shuck on the run to the right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, he's just committed one of the biggest cardinal sins in all of quarterback play. 9 out of 10 times, Mike, you throw the ball back across your body into the middle of the field, bad things are going to happen. So I think in this case, he's got to count himself lucky, get back to the huddle and say, all right, no harm, no foul.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Now Shuck on third down. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll go. And here's Shuck. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Set 6. Cougar 19.
To the air again is Shuck. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That one out wide for Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
That's good for a
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Pushed out to his left. That is caught. What a job on the scrambles. Taysom Hill. Touchdown Saints. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Bills nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing right away is Allen. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
from the 31. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. This is intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the zone read, it's Shuck. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here we go. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Shuck. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 38 yards.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss of 2.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans after this. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. To the air once more. Shot. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Out to his right, and that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass, it's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll sum up here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Allen going to throw again. Flush to his right. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He's got his tight end, Kincaid.
Complete to Barton Kincaid. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
One more time going up top with Allen. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Allen to throw again. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. He'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Back deep for Olave. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more. as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Allen moving to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. Now Allen on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On play action, here's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he will score! Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 37 yards. Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Go.
To the air again is Shuck. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he'll lose yardage here. This defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Ready up.
It's
Third and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cut 19, cut 19.
To the air once more. Shuck. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point is up and through. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. First down, Buffalo.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Throwing again, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Once again, it's Cook. Not much happening there, just a short game. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
56, 56. Ready? Go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Half 85, half 85. Ready? What's up?
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Now he'll work his way. That was caught. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Allen going to keep it, and he gets into the end zone. The aggressive call works. They take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 1.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And here we go, 4th and inches.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll go. And here's Shuck. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
They'll throw to begin with Shuck. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
44 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. That one into the hands of Hill. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Shuck. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's in. What a drive. Taysom Hill. Touchdown Saints. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Vikings nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Here we go, set. Mike, 18.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Alontae Taylor on the tackle. It's a
Ball
gain
on the
of 5.
28-yard line.
Brings up
Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
28-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Minnesota.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 1 quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To throw is shut. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down, and here is Shuck. That's caught inside. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Shuck. This one complete right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's Jonathan Grenard busting in to record the sack.
Here we go. Sack. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's into the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Saints move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mason. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play.
19 Tiger. 19
And the
Tiger.
Vikings, 1st down.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Moving left, He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 45-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 3rd and 10. On the ground now with Jones.
Aaron Jones on the carry.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
An 8-yard gain.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. The clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. So on 4th down, Kai Kroger on to punt for New Orleans. Back deep for the Vikings, it's Miles Price. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He connects with Jordan Addison. And that'll help give him some space out of bounds up at the 20-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Forced out left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
It's fourth down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 27-yard line.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket, and he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On the draw, here's Jones. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Headed left. Buying time. Taking off. And he will get into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Vikings will line up.
Here's McCarthy.
Two-point conversion.
Rolling right, and he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 39 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Sutton's going to try to run it himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
A give up the middle with Kamara. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Vikings 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinal, 70 Lion.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
At the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now they face 3rd down and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 11-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Results in a 4th
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudy.
And that is caught on 4th and goal. They've got it. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Saints 20, Vikings 15. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Here a short one to Taysom Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game. Chuck to throw on second down. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And right away you can point